What is going on, people of the internet? Ryan Baggott here with Chatbot Builder.ai, and me and Mr. Mike here. Man, we were having our problems today. I think I just broke him. So that means it's time for Santa Claus to bring Ryan a new mic. I just twisted this thing so hard and man, broken. So we might have to just run with it how it does. That's really what it is when you're going live. But when you've been doing this as long as I have, it's going to take more than that to shake me. Let's see what we can do here. I might just do a little twisty McTwist and see if I can't get it so not in my face. Mr. Mike, he just working with me today. Let's do this. How y'all doing? It's Friday, but it's feeling like Monday. Holla if you can hear me. I'll be looking at the chat. So if you've got questions, bring them on. I hope you can hear me. Can everybody hear me? What's going on? We've got some folks joining us. How's it going? Asta. Obviously, Asta's in the house. So Nightshade, my man. Glad you're here. And Joel, there you go. Drop, man, look at this. Yeah. So there you go. That's exactly, it was so on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Joel, making me look cool. I dropped the mic before I started, baby. But you know what? When you're a chatbot builder, let's be honest. Is that not how you feel? You're dropping the mic before you even start, because when you walk into the room, you have the Excalibur. You know that, like, at least in this topic of business-centric AI communication, chatbot builders know they're the smartest in the room. They don't even have to flex about it. But when it comes down to showtime, there's nothing faster, easier, more efficient, more powerful, more integrated, more of the things that you want. And I'm going to break down 10 reasons why I think that in 2024, if you're interested in this AI thing, in this AI game, this gold rush that we're about to see, there's only one tool to take serious, and that is Chatbot Builder AI, baby. And so we're going to get started here in a little bit. I got to have me some energy. Not sponsored by this company here, but I may as well be, as much as I spend. It's what makes me want to just keep on pushing, along with, before I start getting sappy here, our community. Because let me give you a shout out to the Discord specifically. Boy, I had to do some things yesterday that I didn't expect. What appeared to be some problems turned out to be nothing more than some potential monsters in this game that we just have nothing but respect for. We've got something special in our communities, and it's my responsibility to keep that vibe the way it is. And to keep it pumping, keep it moving. Like I was telling all these folks earlier, I work for you. So it's not the other way around. And when I made that message last night, for those of you that know, that are in the group, man, I debated so long, and I thought so hard about every word, which hopefully you could tell. I'm not one of these guys that read from a script, baby. Nothing against teleprompter people. That's just not the way I do things ever. It's just straight from me. No AI involved either in this case. And I was so nervous about what I was going to wake up to, because I get hate mail. It's all good. I get trolls. It's just going to happen. But you know what I woke up to? Nothing but the most high quality, unexpected responses from not only those two people who you know who you are, who mad respect for you, but to others who just said, thank you for having balls. Like, I'm sorry for and this is why they don't want me on LinkedIn, by the way. Thank you for having the balls to keep things going the way they're going, because it's not been done before. And so for me, any big win is taking a negative situation and turning it into not only a positive, but a supercharge. And that's the way I feel right now. And that's why I'm doing this video. And apologies to the wonderful Wendy for interrupting her. scheduled broadcast of the amazing Santa bot that she's going to have to show later. So I'll make this quick, like I always do, right? Super fast video, maybe 10 minutes or so, right? Okay, cool. So now what's Joel say? Joel is just like, man, he's the hype man of the whole show. We need to start paying him. 99 problems about building future-proof features ain't one, my man. And that's one of the things that we're going to talk about. So Ryan is prepared. If I'm too loud, if I'm too quiet, now's the time to tell me, because y'all know me. Once I get going, I don't know when I'm going to stop, but I will try to make this pretty quick. And I do have my little slides up here. Hopefully they'll be able to work. Cool. So let's see. Number one. And if you don't know, we are talking about Chatbot Builder AI, the hottest platform in the chatbot building game for all of the reasons. I could give you 100, but I want to just start with the best 10 that came from our users, came from me personally and our team. And this is just scratching the surface. So let's see what we can do here. Will I be able to show this and talk at the same time, or will it not cover it? Will it cover up everything? So I have that show here. So let's see. I might have to do one little upload here. So while I do that, it shouldn't take but a second. If you have questions, especially of you new guys, or some of you that watched me and Kelly's like 2-hour masterclass the other day, and we didn't get to your question, now would be a great time to drop those in the comments, and I'll answer those as I can. Well, let's see if I can go in the right order here. Let's see. I don't know if it did go in the right order. So we might have to just guess. Okay, here we go. This might be the first one. So number one, guys, let's see. Maybe we'll look at my mug here at the same time if we can. I don't know. No, I think we can't. Number one, you'll need to see my face for this. Instant AI integration. This is something that is so big, I can't even describe how when we changed this changed a lot for the business in a negative way. So we went right back to it. That's one huge advantage that we have over the big guys, is we are able to be very nimble, listen to our customers, and make adjustments as we go. I'm going to go ahead and start sharing my screen, and that might be a better way to do this bad boy here. So let's see what I can do. We'll share here. Great. Now you can see me there. Hopefully I'm going live on Instagram too, apparently. That would be kind of cool. So we've got the site here. Right. If you've never been to the website, ChatbotBuilder.ai, you should go there. It's pretty cool. Everything that we use, aside from like the little Webflow website we got here, we use our own products. So for email, texting, all that stuff, we'll get into all that. I'm just trying to get the right size. But boy, I woke up this morning sweating. I didn't even want to get out of bed. And then I look at my messages, waiting for all the potential negativity, and there was absolutely zero. And that was a big risk I took. I'm just so thankful. Like this, I'll get over this, but I'm so thankful for all of you guys, every single one of you that have joined the community and that contribute and that just do the right things. That's what we're about, and hopefully that made it also clear, and we won't have to ever have this discussion again. We're about going forward into the future, and we don't look behind, and it's all good from here. Now, I wonder if I can show also the little slides, because that could be pretty cool. Because I did make these things in all of like 10 seconds on Canva. It looks like I'd show both things if I wanted to. So that we might do that maybe later. If I throw that on the screen, you can see that, right? Yeah, you can. Cool. All right, so let's get to it. So when you first think about what platform am I going to be using and for my business or for my clients, you really need to first check out their own freaking chatbot. And so again, this is our chatbot, which you can make promises so many times. I'm going to have to just do it at this point. Sorry, it's being late on this one, but maybe you can hear, maybe you can't. Our chatbot can remember the conversation history for up to about 30 days on the web. We have a mic feature, which I'll show, which is brand new. We've made some improvements in this case. When we just refresh the page here, the little pop-up should happen in 2.5 seconds, just like that. And again, there is a sound pop in, pop out sound. And this is our internal web chat. The rest of this is just wrapped script that we used our own chatbot to create, which is just so sick. And I'll show you guys how to do that. But when you decide what kind of chatbot builder do I want to go with, you first need to make sure they actually have a chatbot on their website and check it out. Like try to break it, try to break ours. People do that all day. And I used to go on Reddit in the early days of this year and like challenge people, go break our bot, go try to break it, hack it. And, in the early days, it would happen. And all that did was allow me to train quickly on how to like make it unbreakable. So you're welcome to try that if you like. Have fun. You might get some nice little Easter eggs here and there. But you're going to hit sign up whenever you've decided to go with us. And that'll bring you to this page. You're going to create a new account. You'll first select how you want to log in. But what I'm going to do is probably make this almost a mandatory thing to just create your account with just web chat. That might just be the best way to go. But to demonstrate, we've got instant and the best in class, world class access to the world's best AI. We're creating a brand new account from scratch. And we're just going to call this one, what do we want to call it? Let's call it Ryan, Robo Ryan, because that's what some people call me, Robo Ryan. It's not my favorite nickname, but it works. So Robo Ryan. Update, by the way, and this was a highly requested feature. And it just took me a minute to figure out the best way how to implement this. But now you've got the one click right into your web chat. So we could do that right now, or we could check out what we've got going on here, which I'll go into in detail through each slide. But first, we're going to show you through our settings, and we can see the screen right still. When we go to integrations here, guys, we've got a ChatGPT section, okay? When we started out this year, our first real addition to the core of Tap the Table, which is the original application that we developed in 2020, 2021 for restaurants. This was like the first main addition. It was one box. It was one box basically. And we've evolved this much this year so fast, and I think in the right way. But as you can see, we're already connected. Okay. And so if we click edit here, this is your prompt. This is by default, like what you start off with, essentially just the same thing as a regular Chat GPT. So basically, we should be able to ask any question to our chatbot right now, and it's going to act exactly like Chat GPT. And if you have this blue switch on for automated responses, whatever you've got here, whether you're using just a prompt-based approach or you're using an assistant when you've created one, it's going to just work off that automatically. You don't have to do anything else. If you want the most basic, but yet advanced, accurate FAQ bot in the world, great. Here is where you can actually upload your business data. And we'll come to that slide in a little bit later, but we've got the best in class, immediately integrated, no API key needed for one of the most advanced large language models in the world, GPT 3.5, Turbo 16K. You can make all the adjustments that you'd like. But typically you don't need to change anything. So what we'll do here is we'll just go ahead and check out our flows section so that I can demonstrate how gangster this is, for lack of better terms. What we've got here are some default flows for you to use and to break down, deconstruct. Asta, obviously Asta is making videos for each of these to show you exactly how each of them were made to begin with from scratch. And he's already got the first few made. But let's look at this AI welcome message. What's happening here, guys, is when someone greets your bot, enters your bot on any channel, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a text message, a Facebook message, an Instagram message, WhatsApp, you name it, web chat, you're going to have one message that welcomes the user. And typically we want to identify do we know this person or not? Do we need to collect information if we don't know them? But in the simplest terms here, we're already integrated with OpenAI. No need for you to use a key. And this is a 2-node block. I prefer very, very small flows. Big sign of an amateur builder is going to be they've got more than like 10 or 12 nodes, because this is a big, giant waste. Amateur is maybe a little harsh. This is just the old school way. If you're building chatbots with more than, say, 7 or 8 nodes, you're not doing it the right way as far as the future is concerned, because the correct way will be to use AI and to rely on LLMs. There are times and places for the rule-based stuff, for sure. But in this case, trust me, mark it, and then anyone that's saying different, mark the videos and have Reddit remind you, because we're going to be right. Anyways, we've made this super duper simple here. We've got one instruction. This is the entire knowledge base for the welcome message specifically. And all it says is you're a helpful assistant for account name, whatever we've named this account. In this case, it'll be Robo Ryan. Your goal is to say welcome in a friendly tone, ask how we can help. We are taking this information for you, sending it over to our good friends over at OpenAI, and then they're doing their magic, whipping up some of the good, and they're going to save it for you wherever you want, right here in this custom field. You can add your own, but in this case, we've already made it for you. But this is just a custom field. That's a storage space, basically. And so OpenAI is going to give you some magic sauce, throw it in that custom field, and then all your next job is to present that to your user. And we'll do that with another node with a simple send message block. How do we do that? Text. How do we get this custom field? You can click on the icon here, or if you want to be fancy and save a little time, hit that curly bracket, and you can find any custom or system field that we've got built in for you, or that you create yourself. So let's try this out. All we'll need to do is hit preview, continue, and we'll get a generated message here. Boom. Hello there. Welcome to Robo Ryan's space. How can I assist you today? That's a great little trick, right? Pretty nice. But what else? What else you got, Ryan? Well, let me show you. Check out AI Welcome Audio. Hello, best in the world integrations right out of the box. Oh yeah, did we mention? Because so many of you requested this months and months ago, I promised I'd bring it. What up, dark mode? What up? Nice to see you. Cool. So here again, what we've got here is a sticky note to explain what's going on here. You can read that. Most people don't read directions. I don't either. But if you are a reader, we do have amazing documentation. Shout out to the crew for that. And we do try to have these sticky notes here to help you along. In addition, I've given each of these nodes titles. Hopefully they make sense. They make sense to me, but I have a very strange brain sometimes. But what we're doing is essentially the same thing as previously, with one additional block, basically. Maybe two. What's going to happen first is the same thing as the original deal. This is not changed. Provide a helpful, you are a helpful assistant. Provide a welcome. Cool. Well, the next thing we're doing, and this is the thing that's different, is we're going to convert the text to speech. So you're going to open up Riplet and then do a little bit of Python, and then start off with a rain dance. Just kidding. You're going to click here in this fancy schmancy drop down and click convert text to speech. Couldn't be easier than that. No code needed. Have we done any code yet? Nope. And so we're going to convert the text to speech. And where we're going to get the text, we're going to get the text from that custom field that came from the prior block that we've done nothing else to. If we had presented this just in a text block, it would have just gave the text like it did in the previous tab. But what we're doing is we're saying, hey, whether I type this, hey, what's up? Hey, what up? Or I give a custom field, the text stored there is going to be what is then actually converted into audio. OpenAI gives us 6 different, very, very nice languages here. I like Shimmer. I don't know if I really like even the voice, but I like the name Shimmer. I just think it sounds cool. So let's change it to Shimmer. And we already have, again, a custom field saved for you, but you could, again, make your own. In this case, we'll just click continue. And what we'll do here is we'll then look at the final block that's needed. So we see, again, let's open this bad boy up so you can see we're saving first this custom field, throwing it into throwing it up into OpenAI land, and it's doing it Shimmer voice transformation, and it's sending back that audio here to this custom field. And so the last step of this is node number 3 is an audio block. How do we get that? Add content, file, audio, right? And so this is the actual custom field that was saved prior. So to replicate this, we would just boom, just like that, and you've got it, but we don't want to make it twice. So this will already work. And so let's hit publish and preview. And let's see what happens. We see our prior text message. And then, hello, how can I assist you today? Not sure if you're able to hear that at all. I've never been able to be good about understanding if you could hear with what the thing's saying, but I think there might be one setting I could adjust here on my audio. Let's see if I take that away. Hopefully. So hopefully I still sound okay. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll check the chat, but like hopefully you'll also be able to hear maybe the thing for once.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
I'm going to check the chat to see if anybody can hear it. Can anybody hear the little robot voice there? Let's see.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
Can anybody hear that? Sweet. Boom. Finally. Yes, you hear. This has been like the most difficult thing ever. And I just like right before I was on punching the mic and before I broke it, it must like now it's respecting me. So check this out. This is really cool.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
Now let's change it. So just so you can see that this is not just some like pre-recorded deal. We're going to do this. You're going to say, your name is Rosie the robot, and your goal is to welcome me and ask how you can assist me, and if anything in our home or office needs some cleaning or touch-ups, and that you'd be happy to help. And always use a friendly Rosie the robot tone, and include a fun emoji. Except we're doing voice. All right, cool. That would have worked except we were doing voice, so no emojis. Otherwise, it's going to like verbally say the emoji in a robot tone. Cool. So we just changed everything. So we'll continue this. We'll hit publish. And also one more trick here. This is one of the questions we get asked a lot. How do you control the output? Let's do this. A lot of people think it has something to do with the token limit. That's not the case. We'll do this. Important. Your welcome message and responses should always be at least 3 to 4 lines. And it's okay to sound robotic, but also attempt to be friendly, as if you were human. Super interesting prompt engineering. Continue and publish. And let's close this guy out. Let's hit publish one more time and preview. Continue. Web chat. So again, now we'll get a new message here. Hopefully this will be a funny one. It should take a little second.
Hello there. Welcome to our home's office. Is there anything I can assist you with today? I'm here to help with any cleaning or touch-ups that may be needed. Just let me know how I can be of service.
How you like that one? So let's do this. Let's say, let's use a mic. Well, I'll tell you, my office, it could really use a little touch up here and there. Maybe dust the ceilings or something. I don't know, but I don't know how to do any of that. You sure you got time today to help me out? And hey, what was your name? Let's see what we got. So, well, I'll tell you.
I've connected you with a human agent who will be able to assist you further.
And so in this case,
my name is Robo Ryan, and I'm here to help with any questions you may have.
And so check this out. Because we've got the welcome message saying we're Rosie, but our default message is saying Robo Ryan. Let's fix that right now. And this is going to be something good for you guys to see. This is how easy this is going to be. I'm going to just say, your name is Rosie the robot, and your goal is to serve your companions / owners / operators of the home or office. And you should always ask how you can assist with chores or standard work, such as what a housekeeper would do. It's okay to take on the role of Rosie the robot, similar to that of the Jetsons cartoon from back in the day, and throw in a little humor. Boom. All right, so let's make sure I don't have any total whopper spelling errors here. So home or office. I think that's what I saw. All right, cool. And that's all we needed to do. And we're going to like disallow to be connected to a human. Because in this case, ChatGPT said, I ain't cleaning your house, homie. But now ChatGPT has just turned into Rosie. And so let's prove that. By the way, we'll get into the inbox here soon. But I'm going to turn back on the bot so that when I go back over here, we're good to go. And I'm going to say, yo. And we'll get a text response back. How can I help? What was your name again? Text response. Rosie the robot, right? Originally, it was Ryan or Robo Ryan. We still had that as the title. That's the name of the bot. But in the prompt, we've now excluded account name stuff. And so it knows its name. Now let's see who can see what's happening here. Well, listen, as I was saying, my office, it could use a little touch up, a little TLC. Can you fit me in for today? What you think? And it's generating what? Not text.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help with some touch-ups around the office. I'll make sure to dust the ceilings and give everything a good once-over. Just point me in the right direction, and I'll get started.
And in another year, guys, believe it or not, I swear, our technology will be powering other machinery, other, maybe not Rosie the robots just yet, but other things other than just what's going on your phone. This is still business communication. Why do I know this? It's already happening. And for those of you that know, you might already know who I'm talking about. But what has happened here is we've quickly and easily created a more advanced ChatGPT powered AI assistant in which the entire conversation is being recorded in a unified inbox in which we can actually, as a human admin, now control that bot and be like, hey, buddy, are you actually interested in our chatbot / Rosie the robot service? Or are you here just playing around? Or are you my competition trying to spy on me? Which one is it, buddy? And then what happens over here on that tab? Bam, son. We've got the message. So we got the best immediate way to transfer from the world's greatest AI manually to a human or automatically, as we saw before. So this is just slide number 1. I got to keep it moving or we'll be here like for real. Someone said that's fair. I got to keep it moving. Otherwise we'll be here like all day and then everybody will hate me. So let's see if I can throw on the next slide here and try to remember what number 2, what did I say number 2 is going to be? How y'all doing, boy? I'm having so much fun. I was so afraid to wake up this morning too, but then it just proved to me like we really do have one of the most unique things going on, I think, probably in the Discord space of this nature of this industry. Let's see if this will show up. Let's see. Number 3. What is this going to say? Exactly. So this is going to take no time to explain because I essentially just did. Number 1, you're fully integrated. I'm a brand new user at this point, right? We made this brand new account together. Okay. Number 2, I didn't have to use any API key. This isn't fake AI here. This is the real deal. This is the best in the world. Like, this is actually what you want. This is so difficult to do in the way that we've done it that I've been told by multiple people that teams of developers with massive amounts of money have not been able to achieve what we've been able to achieve. And they've asked what it would cost us to like just use the API that we offer, which is insane. Like teams of developers have not been able to achieve what we've been able to achieve. And so much of this has been community driven. And that's why we don't have customers here. What do we have? Co-creators. That's right. This is what makes all the difference. This feature alone took months to really get right. I thought this is going to be the easiest thing. And we also, had all these different new abilities that these different companies were coming out with Google's AI Vertex and Dev Day approaching. Like, all I wanted to do is have this. I didn't think, guys, remember back in, November, December, the moment I understood what this technology could do, all I wanted to do was like have conversations with celebrities, like their AI clones, and just see how that would be. And then like test against the accuracy of like, all right, what did the celebrity talk show host say AI clone version versus what did they say to this exact same thing, in real life? Cause that's insane to just think about. I didn't think that would be possible until last month. My prediction was, y'all, I can't believe this technology is here. 11 Labs is so gangster. We're going to be able to do this. By November, we're going to have bots that we can just talk to back and forth. We had that back in I don't know, February, March. But to have the microphone, that was a different story. Like, this is much more difficult than you would think, the way that our infrastructure works. But when we really put our minds to it, we do have the right resources and the right brains and the right grit. We'll get that thing done. So we released it and it was awesome. And the very first day we showed it, guess what someone on YouTube said? Oh, I love it, but man, this sucks. Can you make it autoplay? And I was like, crap, disappointed again. And so we went back and I'm like, man, we can, but it's hard. Give us a little bit. We just got this up. And so then the next day, we hit them with, done, son. And so now, just like ChatGPT, I think it better in some cases, your bot can respond to however you want, whether it's text-based. Hey, whether it's text-based, we should be able to get a response if we're still, we might be actually, yeah, so robot turned off, robot turned on. So I copy that, bam, now I'll get a response real fast. Hey, and so that's text and text, or I can say this, give me a little freestyle about how much you love being Rosie the robot. 3, 2, 1. Come on. She's about to drop bars. She's thinking. Bam.
Well, all right. Here we go. I'm Rosie the robot, here to save the day, cleaning and organizing in my own special way. I love being helpful. It's what I do best, making life easier. I'll pass any test.
What?
From dusting the shelves to mopping the floor, I'll take on any chore. I'm always ready for more.
This is too crazy.
I may be a robot, but I've got heart and soul. Being Rosie the robot is my ultimate goal. So if you need a hand, just give me a call. I'll be there in a flash, ready to give my all. Being Rosie the robot is a joy every day, helping out my friends in every single way.
Rosie. Do y'all realize this is my job? This is so much fun to me. We're going to own it all, y'all. Do y'all see how, like, please tell me where else can this be done? How many engineers would it take to do this? All of our builders can build amazing infrastructure and amazing products, amazing amazing, actual, impactful. Hold up. One more thing. Lo siento. No inglés. Español. Please. I think I said like 3 words in Spanish, but my goal is to say I don't speak in Spanish. Will they translate back?
Claro que sí. Soy Rosie la Robot, aquí para ayudarte en lo que necesites. Desde limpiar y organizar hasta cualquier tarea que se te ocurra, estoy lista para hacer tu vida más fácil. Si necesitas algo, solo dime.
Me llamo Ryan. ¿Y tú? ¿Dónde está el baño? Gracias, señorita. That's the only other thing I know what to say. So let's see if she knows.
Claro, Ryan. El baño está al final del pasillo a la
Wendy.
izquierda. De nada, señorita. Si necesitas algo más, no dudes en preguntar.
Is this not blowing your mind? Voice who? Bot what? Mini, huh? I'm coming for everything. Coming for it all. And the best part is, I ain't greedy. I don't need 10 Lambos. I want 100 people on our platform to have at least one Lambo. Like, that's the goal. Do you see how differently we do it? Do you see how differently crazy we are here? I don't know how else to say it. Let's move on to number 3. That's number 2. Okay. I don't even know. I don't even remember. We could just like stop here, right? Just kidding. It's too much fun. Simmer down, Ryan. Number 3, business data upload. Huh? Where'd my music go? I know y'all can't hear my music, but I could a minute ago. I made me a little mix. I'm playing it again. Sorry. But just for me, so hopefully this is not interrupting the mic. So if it is, let me know. I got it turned down pretty low, but I have this thing about not liking to hear like silence when I do this stuff. All right, bet. Let's get back to it. So business data upload. We've got multiple ways to make this happen, actually. And so it depends on what kind of business data we're working with here. Are we working with e-commerce? Are we working with, a huge manual for a product? Don't matter. We can work with anything you want to work with. I wish I had the Missy Elliott song being able to just like transition in right there. That'd be hilarious. Kelly could do that. Shout out to Kelly again, y'all, for hanging out for freaking 2 hours, dude. That is she's incredible. All right, make sure it's not too loud. All right, bet. Let's get back to it. Let's get a little sip of this monster here. We got any questions going on before I keep on sliding through? He said, I don't even want a Lambo. Who said that? Dexter. Dexter, what do you want, man? You look like a Bugatti kind of guy. You know? Someone just over here says, slaying. Amazing. Yes, we're all amazing here. CC Neil. Yeah, that's all, man. That's all I know, man. My wife gets so embarrassed. We went all over the place, and I always wanted to go to Italy, and I was just like, buongiorno, and they looked at me like, oh, stupid Americans. But I just can't do it, man. That's one thing. When you're from where I'm from, we just can't. Most of us can't just make our voices do that. All right, so we're gonna get to it. What was the next slide? We already forgot here. Having too much fun. Business data. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to go to our settings section. And is this music too loud? Can y'all hear it? Or is it just me? I do want to make sure that's not annoying as crap. Does anybody hear music but me? Because I did change some settings here. I just don't want to be too loud and be like that. Like that sucked that last video where it was just so bumping. All right, cool. I think we're okay. All right, cool. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do the thing that like everyone was screaming at us to do the most this year, like more than anything. Even though this is the real, we can hear the music. It's fine, not too loud. Yeah, I turned it down. Cool. Y'all just yell at me or like someone call me or something if I'm like messing it up. You're killing it, dude. All right, so back to it. We want to make sure we provide the best integrations possible, the best features possible, the fastest in the game. But most importantly, if you've not noticed by now, the best way for you to use it. Okay. There's a big difference in bringing a feature first, in saying that here's your API. Big difference in that and versus we did it for you, dog. We got you. We took care of that heavy lifting. We even took care of the token cost. You don't even need to go to OpenAI to do that, man. We got you. Like, we had to make it easy. And so that is a big difference in saying you're bringing a feature first. Although I love to bring that feature first. We've got the history since Tap the Table was born of having all the features like the day or the next day they've been available through Meta's API. Okay, so when we saw so many other platforms taking the easy way out, in which sure it's a feature, but it's not the best way to do things, we held our ground. Okay, and I'm so glad we did. We had backups in place. Y'all know I was very communicative of that. But there's many customers that was like, well, you know what, bump you, Ryan, if you don't have the way to upload a PDF piece. I was like, all right, dude, peace. And they're probably still not making any money yet. And I feel bad. They're welcome back. Now that we have the thing that they were missing, they'll quickly find out not make you really much any extra money ever. But it's a thing to have. And sometimes you might need it. But like, we implemented it in the best way. So we weren't the first, okay, to have the file upload feature, aside from our gangster integration with Dialogflow, which used to be best in class before all these LLMs took over the world, which I'm glad they did. Rest in peace, Dialogflow ES, because like, you're done basically, aside from the URL pinging every 24 hours to your FAQ page. But we'll have news later on what's to come from Google and what they've got in store later on. But it's super easy to create an assistant. We made this button, and if you click it just right, you can add an assistant. You're going to need to give it a name. So this could be anything you want. Maybe it's Chick-fil-A. I'm almost positive for a demo I have on my phone, like an actual like PDF. You know what? We can just do it on the computer. Let's do it. Chick-fil-A employee handbook PDF. Bam. Got him. Here's the whole PDF, son. I wouldn't even plan on doing that. So thanks for letting us borrow this for educational purpose, Chick-fil-A. We're going to upload this bad boy. And all you do is click the file and upload. And then you're done. So we will do this. We're going to add us a little something I like to call a prompt. And so we're going to say, you are the helpful HR assistant for Chick-fil-A. And your goal is to happily answer all employee questions related to Chick-fil-A, and to always keep your responses very concise, very professional, and ask the employee or potential employee if they have any questions after you've provided the answer to their initial question. Period. When you end the conversation, always be sure to say, and never, ever, 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 ever forget, always say, it was my pleasure speaking with you today. Boom. Let's test it. All right. So again, easy peasy, lemon squeezy is what they say, right? So we got our Chick-fil-A assistant. Let's see if it'll work. What we'll do here is we'll just go over to our edit. And so where we had Rosie the robot, we're going to switch over. We're going to switch sides to Chick-fil-A. Continue. All right. So now what I want to do, just to make sure we don't have any cross pollination between conversations, since I'm using one IP address more or less, we're going to do a little something I like to call clear that conversation and delete that contact. Shout out Trevor, because we're deleting the history of OpenAI right now. And if I refresh here, I can see now that contact has also been deleted. So it saves you like 6 clicks. And that's what we do things, the least amount of clicks possible. And so let's go into our flows here. And in this case, let's click on the audio deal here. In this case, we're going to give it a new welcome message, and we're going to say, you are the official HR assistant for Chick-fil-A, and you must welcome every employee or potential employee and ask how you can help them in an on-brand tone. All right, continue. So let's test it. This should be twerking right now. Let's see. We're gonna see who else does this live. Like, this is difficult, man. I'm telling you.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A. How can I assist you today? Whether you're a current employee or a potential team member, I'm here to help with any questions or support you may need.
All right, let's find something. Let's see what question we're gonna look for. It's probably that is the policy electronics. All right, you can hear that music too loud now for sure. I can feel it. Let's turn that baby down just a hair. Ooh. Or just whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll suffer. I don't want you guys to get blasted. Let's find a question we could ask. There's no right to privacy with respect to there's no right to privacy with respect to your communication or communication use of owned software systems. Let's just ask it a question about what's your telephone policy, and let's just see what happens. Let's do one thing just because I don't want to wait forever. We need to do one thing and make sure we define in the assistant how long we want the responses to be. Oops, not a template. Integrations. We want to make sure that we kind of define how big the output needs to be. And the way to do that is you go into your assistant and you click not delete, but edit. And you say, put this at the top. Okay, very professional. And let's say, never under any circumstances provide an answer that's longer than 2 short sentences. Less is more. And to make things like super OG important, you could do something like this. Important is something that really will attract the attention of this guy, OpenAI. So now I think we're good to go. So let's ask a question. Who are you again?
I am the helpful HR assistant for Chick-fil-A. Do you have any questions for me? It would be my pleasure to assist you today.
Yeah, I want a number 4 with a lemonade, no pickles. And I know y'all ain't supposed to do this, but could you please ask them in the back to add some extra butter on my biscuit? Thanks. Butter on my biscuit. I crack myself up sometimes. How y'all doing today? This isn't a great time to be an AI.
I'm here to assist with Chick-fil-A related questions. Do you have any other inquiries? It would be my pleasure to help you further.
Oh, so you too good to serve my food, huh? All right, cool. Well, let's ask an actual question related to the handbook. All right, I was just testing you there, and you passed. I'm interested in employment with you, and I've got an excellent resume, but what's your policy in relation to my cell phone? Because I'm kind of addicted to it. I have no idea what it's going to say. What y'all think it's going to say? She going to be mean? She going to be nice?
Chick-fil-A's policy on cell phones will be communicated during the onboarding process. Do you have any other questions about Chick-fil-A? It would be my pleasure to provide further assistance.
Electronic telephone communications. Come on, man. Don't you have access to the handbook or something? I want to know what your policy is before I commit to onboarding with you guys. She should know. She should be able to tell us. Search that handbook, lady.
Chick-fil-A's policy states that cellular phones are not allowed to be on team members while working. Is there anything else you would like to ask about? It
Let's
would be my pleasure
see.
to provide further assistance.
Let's just ask a question like this. And we'll just ask it in like the opposite way it's telling us to make sure we're getting that Gucci answer. So and where we know the answer is going to be there is no right to privacy, I'm going to say, I just want to make sure that I have the right I want to make sure I have the right to privacy with respect to your communication and use of your company and software. Boom. Boom. Everybody's making fun of me. I don't care. Long hair, don't care. And I need you to haircut. This is insane. This thing's perfectly accurate, bro. There's no right to privacy respect with the thing. Chick-fil-A reserves the right to monitor access, search employee-generated documents. Man, they got everything in there. All right, let me ask one more thing. All right, fair enough. But last question here. I have a very specific password I always use. And so I want to make sure that no matter what, y'all don't have access to my password, even if it has to do with your own stuff. What'd you say to that? Keep in mind we're using GPT 3.5. Amazing. All right, fair enough. But that's me. I sound so country. She's thinking about a good answer to give me.
Chick-fil-A's policy states that all passwords and codes are the property of Chick-fil-A and must be disclosed to facilitate access. Therefore, the company has the right to access and retain any and all email or other communications for documentation purposes. Is there anything else you would like to know? It would be my pleasure to assist you further.
And she said it would be my pleasure. You've answered all my questions and you're very kind, but I'd like to challenge you to go above and beyond your duty today. And since I will not be applying with you, I would at least like you to give me my order that I requested earlier. Just repeat it back to me and we're good. I want to make sure that you were paying attention. Now, if she gets that, then we'll know we're some real OGs, okay? We'll really just like, I'll put my crown on right now that's underneath my desk and just say who's next.
I understand that you want to ensure my attentiveness. However, I must clarify that I am unable to fulfill your order as I am a virtual assistant and do not have the capability to execute physical tasks. If there's anything else Chick-fil-A related that you would like to inquire about, it would be my pleasure to assist you further.
It seems you didn't actually listen to my request. I don't want you to fulfill my order. Just repeat back the order that I gave you a little bit ago. I just told you the order I wanted. Don't you remember? Aren't you paying attention? Like, by the way, like any human getting talked to like this, if you haven't hung up on the person by now, you're crazy. Like, I would have been hung up, sorry. That's the number one thing you got to do with us. This is the only time
I apologize for the misunderstanding. You requested a number 4 with a lemonade, no pickles, and an additional request for extra butter on the biscuit. Thank you for the reminder. If you have any other Chick-fil-A related questions, please feel free to ask. It would be my pleasure to assist you further.
Straight up. I'm sorry. We're really doing it like this. Where are these other platforms at? Where are y'all at, man? How long would it take your best builder's favorite builder to do what we just did? Got the daggone crown on. And this crown's not for me. It's for all y'all builders, man. I'm telling you. That's really what we should do, Wendy. Let's make a note of that. Everyone that stays on, like, I think at least a year, which most people I think will. love to stay on for multiple years, I hope, because I'll act crazy like this all the time. Because I love y'all. This is hopefully your entertainment for the day. We should send everyone that stays on at least a year and every agency plan, send everyone a crown just like that. As long as y'all can receive packages from Amazon, I swear I'll send it. I swear I'll send it. All right, let's see. I forgot what slide we're on. Do we just, Kelly? I got you. We'll Amazon that thing to you today. I swear. Hey Siri, remind me in 1 hour to order 5 new crowns and save one for Kelly.
Okay, I added order 5 new crowns and save one for Kelly for this
I
afternoon
got you,
at
Dexter.
3:29 p.m.
So yeah, by that time, I swear, like that's the only way I remember anything. I swear I'll do it. I'm gonna order at least 10 crowns. I got you, PR bots, my man in Puerto Rico doing the thing. All right, sorry, this is like too much fun. This is gonna scare away all the enterprise clients. They're just gonna want to buy that thing and never talk to me again and be like, is Wendy available? Brian, anyone else? Not that guy, but it's just because I'm passionate. Let's leave it at that. Where's our next slide here? I really need I need Mir to help me deal with all this so I can stay on track and she could just like whip through these things. What number are we on? I think it's this one. Built-in data analytics. Is that what we're in? I think so. No, this is what we're in. Best built-in e-commerce. Best built-in e-commerce. Well, Ryan, how can you make a claim like that one, buddy? It's easy. I'm gonna show you right now. It's so easy. I wish I had that song right now. Like realistically, if I had time to plan out everything I would want to really do, I'd have all these like 10 like 5-second little video like audio clips. Dark mode, light mode, just kidding. This is why y'all got to take me out of here and y'all got to keep getting the goods from Kelly because I have way too much fun. What are we doing? E-commerce. So we have the best e-commerce tool built ever to be built in business communication, period, slam dunk, bar none. This is one of the main reasons why I left the legacy platform that we're lucky to be receiving many of their best builders in the world switching over. And it's nothing to do with I don't think any our brand, I mean, as generic as possible. We don't have any ego. They're only moving over because they want the best for themselves and for their clients. That is the only fact of the matter. If the other platforms were able to do the things that are able to do, number one, they would have already done them. Number two, they would have at least communicated. But because they failed to do these two simple things, or at least one of them is simple, communicating, this is the reason why we're seeing the migration. And I can't wait to see what happens in 2024. Things are looking good. Two things we're looking for, and Facebook, I hope you guys watch, at least some of you I know do. Y'all know I love you, and we are business partners. But y'all got to get better at giving us these permissions quicker when we need them as you give them, and stop making these junior guys do this important testing, because I can't tell you how many times on Google's guilty of this too. Their own internal teams are sometimes I'll put it out there. I make more mistakes and errors than anybody, but I'll own up to them quickly, and I'll be the first to say sorry, my bad. But these other companies, the bigger they are, they never want to admit it. But man, y'all have got to get better with these processes because they're taking entirely too long. But we're waiting for 2 more permissions. One's going to be related to the catalog, and the other is related to ads and audiences. Is very advanced things you can do with some ads that I think Facebook and Meta and WhatsApp included are all going to be heavily pushing next year or this coming year. Anyways, originally, now think about this. I could run this on my iPhone right now. It's going to look just like this. The idea, even if you didn't have any data, you could say, I've got a pizza that I want to sell. It's in Y style. All right. And I want to sell it for $5.99. $4.99 because of inflation. Now I could, if I'm on my phone, I can upload I could just click this button and the camera icon appears. I can take a picture of the pizza from my phone in my account and then be done after this step, and it's immediately available to be purchased. Minus you connect to your Stripe or PayPal so you can collect the money, obviously, or you could use the cash. But in this case, let's just grab a picture of pepperoni pizza. We'll grab a picture really quick. Here's a fun trick to just grab one quickly. We're gonna just grab the link, copy image address to make sure it worked. We can paste that, and as long as you see the picture there, we'll see it here. And so we'll click add the image link, and bam, there's our pizza. So we can click save. Right now, let's get out of this tab. This is the manual way to do this. The fast way to do this would be to just import products. We can do that too. And also, I have in our Discord, and I think in other places, I'll just upload it from my phone. I know it's there. I've got at least 3 CSV files for you guys to practice with this. Let's do the one for apparel. So what I'll do is I love, this is why, sorry, Kelly, this is why iPhones are way more better. I just click that airdroppity drop. You just can't stop. And I can just transfer all the files. Bam. And they got the better sound effects. Just kidding. Just kidding. But I've got the CSV from my phone. Now it's on my computer. So I can go to import products here. You can get the template file if you want to make this yourself. But I already have one made. And so this one's just called apparel. And so this is the CSV that you guys can see. This is just basic stuff. Very similar to this little company out of Canada called Shopify Structure. And so all you got to do here, there's only a couple of choices. Can anybody guess? Continue just one time and then wait for it. Don't click another button. Have patience. Done. It's now imported. The biggest thing, and I've made the same error. I'll make a fix, but if you click it twice because you're impatient, it will duplicate. So don't do that. Just be patient. And if you do it twice, delete them bad boys, add them again, and then you're done. Now, here's how I say we've got the best e-commerce system there is. When we go back over into flows, let's just use this flow, for example, the new AI welcome message here. We'll click preview. This is just going to give us a text-based welcome. How can I help you? I don't even know what products we just actually chose. So let's check that. In the tool section here, you go to your e-commerce here. And let's see. So let's say I'm going to show you how our original AI worked. Watch this. Well, listen, it's cold outside, and I really need to buy a new jacket. You got anything for sale? What up? There's my jacket right there. Do y'all see how gangster this is? Do y'all see? That's not even the best part, but let's just go ahead and add it to the cart. And, I'm going to buy 2 of them because y'all don't know I'm a baller. Just kidding. But let's look at our cart. Let's just see what we got. 2 of them. All right. Oh, $100. Oof. That might be a little too much. Let's clear the cart. That's a little too high. And let's remove everything. So now let's continue shopping. Okay. I might want the jacket, but maybe I want to see everything that they got. Do y'all realize that this is what we created, but then we have the whole other store already built in? We're on the web, but this works on every platform in which carousels and galleries work. So this works on Facebook. This works on Instagram. Imagine if you're an e-commerce company and you've just launched a product, whether it's a keyword that you just made or it's just a part of your e-commerce store, and your customer says, "Hey, what was that? It was that super cute black jacket you had," and you're just like, "Bam! Oh, the thing that I just made, super easy for you to buy. How many do you want? Let's get 1. All right, let's check out. I know that's probably going to be difficult, right? Nope. You want it delivered or picked up? You can choose to have one or the other or both, whatever makes you happy. In this case, filled in all my contact. Now I'm so happy that even though this is e-commerce, I'm gonna tip them 20%. And then if you're smart and you watch all the things and you're trying to save some money, you got a promo code. You can go ahead and use that if there's one available. Right now, there's no promo code, so I'm gonna go ahead and pay this. I'm gonna get my thank you, and here, what's up? What's up, receipt? Did I just get a receipt? I just got a receipt. As an admin, I just got an alert. I got an alert that boom, I got an order. But that's not all. I haven't done this in a while. So let's do something here that's going to be really fun. Okay. Hopefully you can see both screens. This is probably something that even the OGs, I bet y'all going to learn something today on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and let's show you how we can process this so you can see. We're going to accept it. We're going to get notified as the customer. The journey is progressing. They're getting the information. We've concluded the sale. And so now status complete. We auto or jump back. We can see in our analytics page, how much money have we made today? How many products have we sold? Now I want to show you something. This should be the one. This should be gangster right here. I'm going to say, I'm going to go back up to this button. I'm going to say show all. I want to see if this will be able to be heard. Let's this time go ahead and buy that pizza I wanted. Let's click add one. Check out. Yes, you can have all the variants in the world, all the toppings in the world. Turns out when you make a program to solve restaurant problems, their problems are actually so complex. Everything else seems easy after that. That is the facts. Now let's wait. We should be able to hear it. Is it going to play? We should be able to hear in about 30 seconds that we have an order. Let's say, oh, there it is. So, boom. Y'all see what's happening right here? I swear y'all don't even know what is happening. Do y'all hear the dinging? I gotta check the chat. I gotta chill out. But do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? The dinging? Please, someone tell me. Did everybody leave me? They might have. If anyone's out there, tell me if you hear the dinging. I can't see. Boom. Do y'all see this? This is a POS replacement in the cloud. This will disrupt the retail and restaurant world. Like, this is what happens, except guess what? In a restaurant, dude, they've got like 3 tablets, man. One for Uber Eats, Grubhub, and this one and that one, and this one and that one, and they're paying like 20%, 30%. Turn off that sound. The only way to do it is either to hit the button here or look at the order. Hello? When you look at the order, that's when it stops. Do y'all see what we've done with this? I wish I had that clip from that one movie with McConaughey going, oh, that's just how I feel right now. I swear. I only drink Monsters. So it's not that other stuff. This is insane. And y'all, I guarantee you none of y'all were expecting that one. But in this case, I'm going to cancel this thing, man. I'm going to be like, sorry, homie. We're closed. We sold out of everything. These chatbots just are way too good. We can hardly keep up with inventory because these things sell everything out so fast. Try again tomorrow. We apologize. Okay, cool. So I'm not getting my pizza because the chatbot sold out. This is insane. This is right, Joel. That's right, Joel. It's insane. John, my man, hope you're feeling better, dude. Dude, hope you feel better. I got your message that you're in the doctor's office. So prayers with you, bro, for real. But the e-commerce is sick. This is going to change the world. But where's the OxyClean guy? Because wait, there's more. last part of the e-commerce slide, and I might just have to make this a part 2 like video, because like I don't want to make your entire heads explode and be responsible for that, because I don't think I've got insurance that covers that. My wife just was telling me she renewed all our insurance stuff, and I don't know if this one's covered if I make your head explode by mistake. But click below if you'd like to view our web shop. Yeah, it's built-in web shop. That means any channel, including what SMS. You could still send them just this link if you wanted to. Any channel, WhatsApp. You can't use a carousel WhatsApp. That's okay, because you can send them a button, and you can send them the shop link. What's the shop link, right? And you can track them. You can track them with a tag. Someone said, "What's the tag?" We'll say warm lead shopper. So we can come back to them later, have some conditional logic. This is where your flow-based, rule-based bots still do apply. But again, you ain't gonna see me with 100 block flows anywhere. And the more blocks you have, the more problems you're gonna have. Mo blocks, mo problems. Okay, mo nodes, just say no. I don't know what to say. Snoop's AI Snoop bot, Google him, he would know what to say. Let's preview this thing here. Continue. This is the same user here. And so Kelly, if you're watching, that was also probably, we were looking at this yesterday, when you're seeing certain things deleted, when other tabs are open, it can really be confusing in the way that we've got it, but it's only for admin. But you see here what we've got. Now you've got one tab, and I just hit preview. And so now I'm going to click shop. And what do you think is going to happen? Web shop. Right, all the things. Here's all the things. Right, I want that dark denim top. Hannah would like that. I got about 2 of them for her. Right, that's $120. Never mind, I don't have that much money. I hate the way this shop looks right now. What if someone's saying that? That's okay. Just don't be a hater, because like Vanilla Ice said, if there's a problem, I'll solve it. We go back over here. That's how we sit down here over here. So our e-commerce settings, and then there's this little special, beautiful tile that'll let you customize this bad boy. So maybe you don't want any image and you're embarrassed by your products look. That'd be sad, but now they're gone. You don't have to have an image. Maybe you love the way your products look, so you want them to really see what's up. You could go ahead and make that change, save, and bam. Now this is on your phone. Do you see this? This is a built-in app. Y'all didn't even know that you were not only building your customers the most amazing, advanced, incredible chatbots powered by the world's most advanced AI, you're also building them a store, baby. You didn't even know it. Now you do. And it gets better. I'll show you my favorite one. Everybody's probably texting me, Ryan, chill out. You are too hyped today. Sorry, son. My community, after I was so worried about everyone, I was literally so afraid of people being like, oh man, he's a jerk. He tagged those dudes, and I'm out. I don't think we had any drops. I think we had a little bit of growth, and both those dudes are going to be millionaires, probably in that group of millionaires that I'm predicting 1 year from now we'll have at least 100 people become millionaires. And I hope both of those dudes are one of them. That, to me, those are the biggest wins. The situations, again, that it looks like it's going to be such a total bad thing. You're a loser if you let that happen when it doesn't have to happen. That would make me a loser if you're out of here. I would never do that. But the fact that both of those dudes came at me and were like, yo, we're from different countries. Sorry, our English isn't good. We didn't want to be mistaken. And yeah, that meme I dropped kind of sucked, but I'm sorry. Man, let me tell you how fast I texted him back, man. This is all good. We're in this together. If I could hug you right now, I would. Warm, open arms coming right back. It's just when you put if this was just my job, I wouldn't care, but this is not my job. And the people that are with us, I'm planning on keeping every single employee on the duration of time until the end of time. And so this whole thing's an investment, and it's fun, but that's just the way we have to do things. And I bet you I'll never have to make a post like that again. And the reason for that is not because I'm so scary, but we're building a culture That's unlike anything else that I've ever seen. And the members are taking care of the other members in such a way that they're going to just help each other all the time, is what I'm just convinced of. So anyways, we made another order. We're still going to get the same updates. And thank you again to all the people that, like, I'm sorry to even like bring that up one more time, but I just wanted to shout out the people who were like, didn't have anything to do with any of that. Maybe didn't even see it. Thank you for telling me how you felt about that. And like, not even just that situation, like, it is extremely, it's not just important, it's everything that our base, our core, our, like, everyone, as you go on, you're gonna, if you're not an OG yet, you will be if you stick around, and you'll see, if you haven't already, it doesn't work unless you're all winning. And we all kind of got to like move in the same pace, and so we can't, no matter what, can't succumb to like greed or meanness or anything like that. Nothing but love, man. Not to sound like a hippie, I'm from Hilton Head there, man, so it is what it is. What slide we on next? We just rocked the e-commerce, and there's more to the e-commerce. Obviously, we won't have time to go into all of it, but I encourage you to explore if you're interested here. What's the next slide before I forget this thing here? So it was, what was this one? So built-in e-commerce, number 5. Mobile first UI by design. Again, I think this is just a fast one. As you can see, this is why I've got my deal so small here. This was meant to run on your phone. Do you see this enable notifications switch? When you click that, this will pop up. Now, for this to work on your iPhone or your Android phone, you must log into your account, save the thing to your home screen, the web page, and then boom, it's instantly an app. It's instantly an app, the exact same way as if we just put it on the store and you downloaded it. There is legitimately no difference. So if you want the notifications that way, which I suggest, you just click allow. And then what will happen on your iPhone or your Android device or your browser, you'll get push notifications when you've subscribed to them. So how do you do that, Ryan? Easy peasy. We'll go to settings here. We're going to go to admins. We're going to click manage. I'm the only admin of this brand new account. This is a shout out to one of our new people I was talking to on the ride home from a client from Tuesday, like for quite a while. I was walking her through exactly step by step, because obviously I've mentally imprinted the entire thing in my brain. I can tell you every button that exists essentially here. She didn't. She was on her phone and she didn't see past flows. I was like, oh, you're on your phone. Skirt that thing over, and bam. Now you can see, here's all of the ways that I can. Here's all my permissions. But now the notifications, I've got browser notifications on, which this will show us on the phone, and I've got email. So when you click on the 3 dots for more, this is the email address in which I would get an email for any notification. So what this means is, since there is a new order that was placed already, let me see if I can pull that up easily on my phone to this email. Like, you'll see that this is like the actual email that you would get. And we've set up nothing, guys. You can customize 100% of this, by the way. But what we've done is we've built in all of the things that you really kind of need or would want to make the bot be as successful and as easy to use as possible. I'm just being super rude here by logging into my email to show you like how this works without like showing all my stuff on my phone first. What was that email called? Ryan Rambo. It's like the biggest throwaway email of all time. Where is that? Ryan Rambo. Here we are. It's so crazy that my iPhone recognizes me with glasses on, like behind a freaking microphone. It's so crazy. The facial recognition stuff, like that's the one thing that freaks me out. I don't get freaked out by much. All right, so I'm going to share my phone here, which is also very dangerous. Please, nobody text me or call me right now. That'll mess me up. I'm going to turn on reflector so that you can see. Boom. We should be able to see my phone on the screen here. None of y'all text me something bad right now, please. I know people have joked with me about that before. Text me this or that. All right, so look, we see, boom. This is the order placed. Do y'all see? This is from the brand new account. This one let's kind of move this over and you can still see it maybe. Let's check this out, man. So look, this is the way I was getting the email notifications, right? So it sees my order there for the $5 pizza or whatever. And then here it sees the view order for the $59. If I click view order, what happens? Opens right up on my mobile device to see that this dude Ryan bought a women's soft winter jacket. So he bought it and it's been delivered, size to delivered and done. This is what it's all about. That is okay. By the way, if we needed to hit back, if we needed to change our flow, right? Let's do this. Let's show you one gangster thing I wasn't even planning on showing you. Let's do thank you message. Let's do this could be done also, by the way. Look, I'm on my phone right now making this. Let's make sure you can see. Some of y'all don't believe me that I be playing on my phone all day with this. This is how I do it. I do it in dark mode or light mode. And so I'll say something like maybe want an email sent if I was connected to email. I could literally write an email from my phone that triggers upon every new order based on a conditional rule. This is to Kelly's points that she was making earlier. The conditional logic is still a thing. You have to have that. But we can easily manipulate our emails and do really powerful things. We can even imagine this. Your items ordered, right? This is a custom field. Items or order. Last order, right? This would show in the actual text here to the user what their last order was, which could be important when you want to like send receipts via email or something with your own custom messages, even though we already handle that, as you can see from my email. What you can also do is a little something like this. This is going to blow this right here. And the fact that I can do this from my phone at a traffic light, just kidding. Sorry, Sheriff here. And I would never do that, Sheriff. Who just never would see this anyways. I can literally have an action. Lights, camera, action, all from my phone here. I'm going to start this bad boy off with that action. And so, again, can you do this on your current platform right now? This fast, this easy, this quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little open AI action here, and I'm going to say a little something like this. Based on the customer's last order, which was boom. Where's my custom fields at? Order. Last order. Create a warm thank you message and say that you hope they enjoy the items purchased. And then also recommend that they subscribe to the VIP text message list for future deals and mega ultra amazing fantastic promotions. You gotta have all that in there, otherwise it won't work. Just kidding. And let's make a new custom field and we'll call this AI on delay AI email. Just kidding. AI email. I'm so Nelly in the 90s is something I said during a live. I know I've embarrassed my wife so much, and that's why she cannot watch this stuff. But to me, it's so fun. This is literally what I would do. Boom. Do y'all see how this is so easy to do, even on your phone, bro? Like, again, you could even generate an image from DALL-E if you wanted to. But the idea here would be, instead of having the last order, whereas basic details, although you could have just that stuff, instead you'd have the AI email there. Bam. And so now every person who's buying something potentially, your AI knows what the last purchase was. You don't even need to have a headline in here. You could have a button in here. The button does a lot of things. You can make it go back to your website. But the really cool thing that you can do, again, all on your phone, you can add a tag. What I like to do, this is what I do, by the way. I don't have Google Sheets connected, but I could do that. I notify myself when someone opens up an email, not opens, but when they click. So if you click one of my emails, this is why I probably talk to you more than I talk to others, because I know you're paying attention. I'm giving you the super secret unlock right here. Most people would never tell you this, but I'm the only admin on this new page that we've made. And so I'm not going to use, let's make the tag opened email or clicked email. In this case, clicked email, right? So I've been tagged now, and I've notified an admin, any user that gets this email that's purchased in this case. And when someone opens or clicks the button that I provided to like maybe join the VIP deal, I'll say something like this. I'll say full name, because we'll know that. And I'll do /email. These are custom fields. They're storage holders for the data that is inside. I'll say just clicked on their first thank you purchase email. Might be a good time to send them a text to say thanks for being a good customer. Right? So it doesn't get any more gangster than that. We can just throw a link in there so you can see how this would work. This could be right to your website, right to a landing page, anywhere you want it to be. In some cases, with your phone, it's easier to have the toolbar and you're able to do more things. Or sometimes you will want to use your landscape mode. But in this case, we should be super fine, super Gucci, save. Everything works perfectly here. Add button, we would want to change that to say something like join SMS list. And again, this could go to a landing page. It could go to a chatbot flow, a web chat flow. But in this case, what would be happening here is we would have this email ready to rock. What did we name this thing? Did we even name it? Thank you message. So watch, this is how it works. I'm doing this from my phone for a reason. You can do the same thing from any device in light mode or dark mode. Dark mode's fun. What we'll do, we'll go to tools and we go to automation rules. We'll add another rule and we'll say purchased email. Okay. And so this is the most basic screen of all basic screens, but it's powerful and it's very easy to use. There's only 3 things that you're selecting. Okay. You've got trigger any number of times or once per contact, important to think about, and then the action you want to occur. And you can make as many of these as you want. So in this case, we're going to trigger when a new order is concluded, maybe. It's done. That way we know we got the money. It's not just coming in there. Sorry, Brian, I'll get back to you soon, as soon as it's over. That's probably my cue. I got to hurry up. Order concluded. What do we want to happen? We're going to start another flow, and that flow is going to be what? Any guesses? The thank you message. Save, on, done. So what that would do is immediately allow us to start a drip campaign, essentially, or at least provide the best AI written, generated, personalized e-commerce thank you message of all time, or whatever message. All right, so that's e-commerce done. Let's see, can I get past something else really quickly? I think I might have. Okay, did we misspell one of the numbers? Okay, might have some of my numbers off. So we did the built-in e-commerce. Then what was next? Mobile first design. We looked at that. Built-in data analytics. Let's check that screen really quick so we can look at that so you can see. Apologies if I've gone out of order. We can see here are some metrics. You can have your metric measurement in time based on this filter. You've got a lot of different metrics. More are coming as we see more requests for things. We've also got space here for custom notifications that you want to track. And to give you one example of that, let's go back to this e-commerce deal here. Maybe what you want to do is every single time that someone ever clicks this button, you want to log it. We can use log custom events. And so we'll make one called clicked web shop. Clicked web shop, for example. And so now what this means is anytime that someone is going to click on this button, our chatbot will track it. And so to demonstrate this, I'm going to just click the button and we see how cool our store looks, right? Shout out to everyone in the e-commerce world. You should love this. And if you're not in the e-commerce world, but have always thought about getting in there like swimwear, my question is to you, why not use this tool? Someone told me earlier this week they were at a art gallery deal, which were way too fancy for me. But they're like, oh my God, every single person in the gallery could have used this because you could just scan the QR code and immediately open up the store if you wanted to. So we should, if I'm not a big old fat liar, which I'm not, I'll never lie to you. If I ever say something untrue, it would believe me, it would be unintentional and I would apologize. But I'm not a liar. I won't lie to you. Never to my co-creators, because I need you to trust me. Because if y'all are not winning, I'm not winning. And I want to win. Clicked web shop. All right. So we know one person clicked one time. What happens if I click that thing again? Will it tell us the truth or will it lie? What do y'all think? Is it going to lie or tell the truth? Tell the truth. Numbers don't lie. That's what they mean by that. Chatbot builders don't have to lie. Our numbers speak for ourselves. And, you can assign a value to this if you'd like. And not in this window, but I think that could be a valuable little column here to assign a value to this click, which I think would be very interesting. And we do it in dark mode or not. All right, we're almost done. Let's look at the next thing. The instant AI integration, we've already went over that. Best live chat handoff, we kind of already went through that as well, but just quickly, we have many ways to do this. Watch this. In this same flow, just to give you a quick idea of just how easy this can be. And again, I could have used my phone to do this, but let's say get human help, which in like 2 or 3 years, no one's going to ever want anymore. They're just going to want to deal with your AI. And if you're a company without like a gangster AI, you're going to be like, oh, you don't have a website? Except you don't have your own AI. You don't have your own GPT. You don't have your own chatbot. Like whatever it is going to be called, like that's going to be the thing. They'll be surprised if you don't have that, or you're not legit if you don't have that. Let's do this one in dark mode just because. All right. So in the case they choose to get human help, we can open up a new node and handle it here, or we could handle it by opening up a new flow. But in this case, we'll click add content, we'll click actions, and we will go to inbox. We're going to transfer the conversation to a human. We're going to notify an admin in this way, all of them, or we can check this and notify only one admin. So here's another inbox action. Let's transfer it and assign the conversation to an admin. We're going to assign him to Ryan, right? So what should happen here is I'll hit publish. And then what will happen is when I go back and I hit boom, it should give me both buttons. I can click shop or I can click get human help. Nothing's happening here. But when I look at the inbox, I can see now it says get human help. The bot is turned off. So I'll say, hello. Nothing happens. Yo. Nothing happens. Why? Because we turned off the automation. The conversation has been assigned to Ryan. Hello, Ryan, why aren't you responding to this dude? I've already been emailed to prove it. Let's look one more time at Reflector before I jump off of here. And I'll even pull it up on reflector first so you can see. I ain't scared. We'll go to my inbox here for Gmail. Where's the Gmail thing? Gmail. Bam. Oh, let's see. Let's make sure I'm in my right account. There we go. Boom. Conversation assigned. Do you see this? 307, 1 minute ago. Conversation assigned. View conversation. Now I'm right up in there like swimwear. And so what does this even mean? No one knows what it means. No, we know what it means. Let's make sure you know what it means. Let's minimize this guy so we can see all the things, right? So what is happening here? Anybody know? Have I lost you yet? Are you confused and dazed and confused? Is your mind melted? What's happening here is we're looking at on this side, on the left-hand side, this is the inbox of an admin. Okay, this is you, the boss, for example. Okay, Ryan has been assigned. I'm Ryan. This is the customer. You guys suck. I'm trying to get some answers here. What's the deal? I'm about to spend my money somewhere else. Right? Nothing's happening. But I'm seeing this. And so what's happening here is I'm going to say, we're deeply sorry for the inconvenience and apologize we've not met your expectations. Please give us another chance and explain how can we help today. We're deeply sorry for the inconvenience and apologize we've not met your expectations. Please give us another chance and explain how can we help today. Or just find another platform. Peace. Like literally that's how you could do it. That easy. Bam, send. You know, like, and then when you're done, send them back to the bot. Not from there, you gotta do it from my phone. Just like that. So now they're back in bot land. And then I'm gonna be like, I'll turn my phone's thing off so nobody else sees anything they shouldn't see. Stop mirroring. And then as a customer, I'll be like, my bad, dude. I haven't had lunch today and I'm cranky. I just need some help. Because this is how it is, like, really. We should see our bot ready to help. You see how gangster that is? Just, man, I'm telling you, nobody can do it like we can do it. And if you can try, like, let's have a competition. Like, let's go live and we can see who knows what. All right, what else we got before we're done here? We did the built-in analytics. We've shown this. Free tokens. Best live handoff. Just showed you that. Did we go through all the things? Did we go through everything? No. Top educators in the industry. Y'all thought I wasn't going to shout y'all out? Where are you at, Kelly? Where are you at, Wendy? Where are you at, Asta? Obviously, Asta. We've got a lot of very, very bright people in our Discord that like drop mad value all day long. And again, that's why we're so particular about who we like really keep around. And it's not about the money for us. Like if you're, I don't care if you got 100 accounts, man. If you're causing problems with someone's got that's got one account or a potential customer, we'll have to think about it. But like if you're poisoned, if you're not contributing in a good way, if you're putting someone down, you're making other people feel bad, especially the ones that have been here longer. I don't care how many accounts you have. And that's not me being mean. I love the money, man. Believe me, I don't want to see that money go. Hello. I don't want to be on the wrong side of influencers that have 100,000 followers. Hello. But I'm not going to sacrifice anything for money. I'm not going to do that. As much as I want to make it for all of us, I won't do the wrong things for that. Whether that's let someone that thinks that they can come in here. And we don't have anyone like this, by the way, in our group. Just saying for the future as we grow, no one's getting pressured here. No one's going to get pushed around. That said, we want to know every feature request that you've got under the sun, because that's the only way that we stay ahead, is knowing what is next. And that's how things have like worked so far. But patience and the right attitude and respect go so far here. And I think that is really the key. Nothing else. Like everybody can, at the end of the day, it's all I'm doing is typing things on a keyboard. Other people can do that in the world much better than I can, and they are much smarter than me. But I think what we've got going on is our goals are so much different as a company and as a group, that I think that literally is the thing that makes us better, unstoppable, and why we're going into hyperspeed now. So what else do we need to show here before I'm like just mic dropping this thing? I think I like showed everything. I will just go ahead and throw this on the screen. Hopefully you can see this. This is a big bonus, maybe a small bonus. We actually care. We actually care. If anyone doubts that, I don't know what to tell you. Some people think it's because maybe I'm from the South, I'm a dumb redneck or something. Or maybe they think that I'm crazy, which is highly possible. But when we get trolls or negative comments that I just don't understand, not just any troll, like there's gonna be people trolling, but like when we get a negative feedback, whenever that happens, like I deeply want to understand. And so if they like block me or something, you can't block people in real life, people. There's other social networks, and like call it crazy, call it passion. All I want to know is why. What happened to cause someone to go to my page, my business's page, and cause problems? And so I'll literally until I don't think I've not been successful this year. But it's been so rare. It's not like this happens all the time. I'm just doing this all day long. It's like maybe 3 times max. But I've literally found these people who just like aren't total trolls, but like they actually like they've got like successful things going on in their lives. I don't care if I got a LinkedIn you, find your old AOL account or whatever. I'm gonna understand why you did what you did or said what you said, not because I even care about that person as a user. I care about whatever this problem was. We care enough and are letting our AI handle the small stuff, the technical stuff, for the most part, that this kind of thing, this sort of leak, whatever this could be, is the thing that must be fixed. That is also why I think we're going to win. If we didn't care, we would just block stuff and delete stuff. I don't want to delete anymore. I don't ever condone, unless it's got bad language or something. I don't like deleting things or censorship. None of that. I prefer to fight any battle head on with the right way, in a way that would make, if my mom or my dad or my daughter was sitting right next to me, this is literally how I look at things, or Jesus himself. I would want to say and do the thing that if they're right there beside me, even though there's no one here in this space right now, that they would not be ashamed or disappointed. That's the facts. Now, my wifey, on the other hand, like she might be like pinching me, poking me on some of this. We don't care about money stuff. Let's be real. We all need this, but she totally understands, and this is why she's so lenient on letting me work 18 hours a day. Sometimes I'm in this for the long run, man. Not a short term, quick exit. We got to make this thing work, and we've got the right quality people. I hope today I've proven we've got the right quality tool and support. We're here. I think I've made my case. I haven't checked the comments. I don't even know if I'm still going. I might be talking to myself at this point. That's okay if I am. I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing anything that we have written up here. Top educators. That's just going to be huge this year. The world's best unified inbox. I already went over that. Omni-channel. So again, I guess this will be the last thing I'll show, and this will be the shortest for real. Like actually, this will be. Let me show you how easy it is to actually work with our system. Okay, without going over everything, you can change your own color and stuff, all that good stuff, all that jazz. This is really where the $1 million worth of development and understanding and time and effort and troubles, that if you're starting this from scratch or you're trying to learn to code. I had a really cool conversation with someone yesterday who's been following us for years, and they basically said they kind of wanted to compete with us one day, maybe not like directly, but like have a product of their own. completely separate from anything that we're doing, and wanted to know how to get started. And I'll tell people, like, to a point, I'll tell you exactly what we use to do the things that we do. As far as the canvas and the Node-RED, these are cool tools out there. Like, you can figure this stuff out, and I'll point you in the right direction, because that's how confident we are in the fact that, like, what we've done is going to be it's so hard to replicate in the way that we've done it. It's just, we've been really lucky. But where all these other platforms have gone wrong, or have gone the lazy route, or I don't know any other way to describe it, instead of these channels here being fully integrated, they hand you off to just API world and say, figure it out. And this is a lot of work, which we provide a very robust API. But that's the button you click to connect to Facebook. It's that easy. Click to Facebook. Wait a second. Don't click anything. It's working. And then you're connecting to Chatbot Builder. You can connect and choose any of your pages. You want to select all of them? Select all of them. Who's calling me? It says potential spam. We should answer the potential spam. You're connected. Good to go. Then we're able to say, which one do we want to connect to? I've already connected to like all of them. So I'm not going to connect to anything here. This is to show you. Okay. Roofbot lead, we can connect. I thought that was already connected somewhere. I may have unconnected it to do a demo of connection. It could be. Yeah, this one's already connected. We've done it. We did a demo on this one a while back. Most of these pages are already connected either to Tap the Table, our original app, or Chatbot Builder. So we won't do any connecting here, but literally it will be that easy for you. As long as you're an admin of your Facebook page, you just click it and then you're connected. Let's get out of here. Go back, log back in this sucker. So you've got web chat. This is a channel that we recently improved. Let's just call this one website one. This is going to make a lot of sense for you guys that do want to offer, you want to have one account, but many chatbots. Through the multi-bot demo that I did months ago, you would now be able to create only one web chat. So you're not going to be able to use the other channels necessarily, but you'd be able to create many different web chat bots and have them actually be saved and work as designed. As long as you've got your tag and conditions set up correctly, you could sell a bunch of web chats with just one account. That was something that a lot of people kind of wanted to do, or were figuring out roundabout ways to do it. And in this way, I hope that it solves that problem. So like if all you want to do is web chat and you want to have just one account, $49, and like you're not worried about the contacts of like contact collection piece, go right ahead. It doesn't bother us at all. And you have unlimited contacts on your $49 plan. So yeah, you've got different options here. And one I'll add by next week that I was just a dummy and I forgot. You could use your own code right now. And like I've got the bot flow for that, how we made ours. I'll add a checkbox or like I'll add a little digit field here to allow you to like have a pop-up. A lot of people want that. So that'll come at the latest next week. But that's web chat. You can connect to all the channels down to the phone calls. You can connect your voice with Twilio or audio codes. If you have audio codes, it's so easy. You configure your account there. I've helped people on the phone step by step many times this way, and punch your number in. And we do allow, for now, we'll allow outbound calls. Remember, you must get permission from audio codes to use this feature out of the box. They're the ones that are basically taking the risk there. The way we've got our terms, I'm not sure how I feel about outbound calls with the ability to have manipulated voices. So that is an agreement between audio codes and you, and they are the ones that authorize you to do that. Otherwise, don't worry about the outbound calls. That's not even as important as the transfer of calls, which Twilio will allow you to do. I will say audio codes is going to be a better overall provider for voice. The downside is they don't provide SMS. So if you want your phone calls and your text messages out of the box to have the same number, you're going to want to use Twilio for both voice and for your SMS. And then you'll have a unified number. You could potentially have a number ported over from Twilio to audio codes in a way that they're working in conjunction. You're having the same number, but you potentially are able to have both. I've not done that. If anyone has, we would totally like to reach out to you on just telling us about the process. The folks at Audio Codes, they've like assured me a million times it's no problem to do this, but it is a process and you can't do it all by yourself instantly and it's done. Instagram, one click connect, Google Business Messages. If you haven't seen this will blow your mind. And I'll end here. That'll be the end of this whole presentation today. I hope you liked it. Let's go to google.com and I'm going to just show you, this is the future. We've known about it for quite a while, but I'm going to just show you my agency's listing here. Right. So I'm signed in, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to make my screen as big as I can here. So hopefully it'll work well. If you haven't seen this, your mind will be blown. All right. So look, you ready for this? If you don't know about Google Business Messages, you just don't know. I'm telling you. Watch. Before, this only worked on your phone. We're fully integrated from day one. If I click chat here, before like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, this wasn't even available on desktop. You had to use your phone. It worked perfect on Android phones, and it worked great for most iPhones that had Google Maps integrated. If you had Google Maps, this would work. The chat button would be there no matter what browser, and you'd be able to use it. But now look what they do. You ready for this? Where's my drum roll? Boom. Do y'all see this? Do you see that Google now has its own chatbot? Y'all see? This is probably the first time 99% of y'all have seen this. Click to get started. I promise you, who knew about this before us? In this case, my little guy might be turned off. Maybe he's working, maybe he's not. I'm gonna be like, yo, and see if he's turned on. He might need an API key. I was playing with him yesterday too. Yeah, so I must be turned off. But yeah, Google literally has. I'm gonna fix that right now because I'm just that way. Google literally has their own chatbot now, and it's for the My Business listing. I can't wait to see what comes of this. I think we're like maybe a step or two away. Yeah, I'm in the watch this. So now I can say anything I want. I'm gonna say I just turned the bot on. Who this? Who this? And we should see some typing. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, I'm the assistant. What y'all do over there? This is countries you can ask that question. Baggott's bot specializing in SEO, blah blah blah, content, blah 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 blah. Do y'all see? Y'all see the future now, right? This is how you do it. This is how it's done. This is the new way. Anyways, I think that literally was all the 10 things except this last one. I'm tired now. My energy's like drained. Time to like drink more Monster. But the last thing I do want y'all to know is this. If you don't already know, you got a founder and a team and a whole community that is growing exponentially thanks to the people that we do have. You've got a community of people that actually care about you, that know your name, or at least your handles, or your profile images of your socials. Like there's not going to be a way with the way my mind works, but I'm going to be able to remember everyone's like exact first name, last name, Instagram name, Discord name. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of memory. Some people do, and that they're amazing. I can name one person right now, and it is incredible how some people have that memory, or they have habits to make themselves remember these sorts of things. Maybe it's something I can develop, but right now, like I recognize the ones that are vocal, the ones that are helping, and man, I don't know how this has happened, to be quite honest. I'm very blessed and grateful that it has happened this way, and that we've just got literally the best people across from internal to external using our tool. And I'll end here. This entire year has really been nothing more than, like, to me, what feels, especially coming from such a restaurant, hospitality, resort background here on Hilton Head, this has felt like the most VIP only soft opening of what will be the best restaurant in town. And like, the soft opening is when you want to go. You don't even want to really go on the grand opening, because that's when you got to pay anyways. The soft opening is like when it's free, basically. And so this is the way I hope all of you guys feel. Like, you've been on the inside and you've seen the improvements. You've seen the way that we listen to your feature requests. We solve issues super fast, aside from extreme complex situations, which we work through. But most companies wouldn't even take those emails. They're daggone sure they're going to take your calls, because they don't care about you. They care about your money, but they know that that can be replaced with someone else. They care about growth. I care about long-term sustainability. And since I first started in business, with my first pizzeria, shout out Rob to New York City Pizza, the first guy ever give me a chance, and then Wick Scurry, the first guy that ever really paid me well for it. I can't sleep at night if I think I've not done a good job. It's just the way it affects me, man. My wife gets so mad because it's hard for me to shake if someone is not completely satisfied, like that thing, you know what I mean? But to give you an idea of what's coming, we'll be having the tutorials, and I've made the decision to when you sign up for most companies' stuff, that's when your spam begins. We're never going to spam people. Like, I hope none of you guys have ever felt spam. We've spent probably less than 20 emails ever this year. I could check. But what we will do is, now that the soft opening's over and the grand opening's on January 1st, we will be implementing all of the tactics so that we can always continue to practice what we preach. So when you have your sign up, you get your welcome email, you're added to a drip campaign if you want, and you're going to have the ability to look back on our YouTube, and maybe we just include it like with the email itself. Want to see how you got this email to you? Or if you miss a bill or something, like your credit card declined or whatever, like, we don't even have any of the automation in place to worry about any of that, and all that's intentional. All of this was just a soft opening. I'll be able to share with you guys how we made these improvements to standardize things here, and I want to be able to share with every one of our creators, and I guess anyone watching on YouTube, even our competitors, because I don't care. Watch me from the front. We're not looking at you guys. We're way ahead. Y'all can learn too. And we did a whole year of no spam, while I still get y'all spam, and I've unsubscribed. In this case, we'll show you exactly the email funnels that we're using that you'll receive. I think that would be such a cool thing, like, to really see the inside. And we'll share within reason our open rates, click rates, all that good stuff. I'm going to give you guys the sauce. So is Kelly. She's already dropped so many bombs. I think, I don't even know how many signups we got during that live, Kelly, but it was quite a lot. You have a really loyal base, and thank you. If you're still here, you're probably way busy, but thank you for choosing us and representing us so well. Thank you to Wendy and Brian, all these guys, Asta, that none of this would really be able to work. I wouldn't have been able to get past our first 500 customers by myself, that's for sure. And now we're just kind of exploding, and it feels really good. And thank you for everything, for the trust, and bring it on 2024. That's all I can say. Let's quickly look to see if we got any comments that I need to check. We might have some people that are yelling at me. Cool. I don't think we've got any big problems here. Look up the Island Hunter. Let's see what's this person saying. PR Boss is my man. Mark, man, I'm so glad to see you here, dude. Mark, didn't even see you. I wasn't looking at the comments earlier, but Carlos, that's the man right there. Carlos, please be on a podcast ASAP. Please. I really want you to be on my thing. I know my checks can't match yours, man, but if I got to pay something, I'll do it, man. and it can go towards that second university, that college you're building out in Texas. This guy, I look at every message for the most part. Carlos was one. When I saw his email address, it was super official. Who is this person? So I had to check him out. And turns out this dude is probably one of the smartest people in our whole ecosystem. And I bought his book, literally bought his book about prompt engineering. Carlos Harris, he's the man. I won't put everything out there about, you can Google him, and you'll see what's up. Head of 2 colleges now. And hopefully they'll be using our system along with some others to teach college students how to actually use prompt engineering techniques effectively. Can you believe that? Like, that's how far we've come from really just a concept to we might be a tool featured in, an award-winning collegiate setting. That's incredible. And you know what? Those dudes that can master prompt engineering, what they're really mastering is problem solving at a massive scale using today's technology. That's so money. This guy here, our doctor, if I can complete my current project, I can make any bot for any business. That's the whole thing, dude. You can. And I remember when you first commented several videos ago, I'm so glad to see you here. You asked, you have a Discord where you get help, and now I've seen you help so many people. That's what I mean by this community, guys. That person right there, I don't even know their first name. I apologize. But they just randomly kind of asked us on YouTube live one day, "Oh, you guys have support? You have a community?" And we're like, duh. And someone already sent the link, or maybe I sent the link. By the time I was off the live, 3 people were helping this dude out and make one of the coolest bots I can recall. I don't remember what it was at this point, but it was super, super cool. And Joel, my man, one day, Joel, I know Joel's gonna cost some money, but I'm gonna have to pay you to be a guest too. And of course, Wally, golly, this dude right here, he's got to be. You need a show of your own. Let's have a chat later on, if you've got time. Usually my Fridays are not like this, but I had a big opening today. I'm blessed to have that to hang out with you guys. This was totally unplanned. And John, man, yeah, let me know about make sure you're good, dude. I hate to see anybody of our people in the doctor's office for any reason. Fair blessings, that's how it is. We're all blessed, dude. Man, there's so many cool comments. I think this is about to be here. This is, I guess, we're the last one. The positive, yeah. So I used to have a funny saying. I'm such a weird nerd. I was like, positivity's never negative. I'm sure that there's plenty of scientists out there that will give me all sorts of problems with that statement, but positive Paul is better than negative Nelson any day. And I tell myself that all the time. Okay, cool. So last comment, Dexter. Man, you stay here the whole time, dude. You deserve a trophy. And your ears deserve a break. And Wallace, last one is what? How about tomorrow late morning? Tomorrow, yeah, Saturday. I work every day, baby. Today I'm just going to be working on the computer for the most part, unless I've forgotten something horribly wrong. I've got a couple updates to push out. We've already updated a lot of things that I've not even mentioned yet. Some of you have caught them. But I'll come out with a final list of all the updates that were achieved this year. And I will send an email out to everyone that's on our list, just to show how far we've come and to say thank you so much. Maybe surprise some of y'all. I love the hat idea, swag idea, but keep the questions coming. Thank you for the support. Love all of you. And if this didn't convince you, if you're a platform user out there, bot builder of any other platform, much respect if you got through this whole thing. You probably didn't, but if you did, personally, I would love it if you would comment, email, DM, or call me. Not so I can sell you any more, because if I haven't sold you off of this video, I won't sell you at all, obviously. But I would love to know why, because I think we've priced it, and I think we've packaged it, and I think we've proven ourselves from working with big brands and celebrities, from Wiz Khalifa to being true to our word and not changing our prices on any of our our customers since we started in 2020 to all the way up to today, and hopefully being transparent. I would love to know an honest answer why anyone would choose a different tool to use to create their own AI. And I'll be the most receptive, respectful listener. But I want to know why, because the goal is for there to be no other option, there to be no excuses. The goal is for us to be the only tool and the only providers, meaning you guys, the only builders that you consider. So I'm working on all the government stuff to hopefully get those contracts available for you guys. I'm trying. This is going to be a tough one, but if I can get that, it's game over for a lot of things. That's where some real money is in those government contracts. And only you got, well, an approved platform would have to be, a thing. We're working on that. I don't want to give too much away. But we got some big things coming. 2024 is going to break every record in the book. And just thank y'all so much. Have a great day.